Hello, good afternoon. So, how do you enjoy the last episode? Personally, I love the simulation. I love how Thane dealt with that, even though now she knows Solas has his eyes on her, but the public humiliation, the public apology, I love it. So now, moving on. It's been days since the humiliation, and now she's going to Samara, that's to meet Zayden. So Rhiannon decided to walk her to a dragon. Rhiannon was like, they don't really talk anymore. Like, what's happening? Like, why is V avoiding them? Like, she runs with Imogen, she doesn't eat with them, they don't study together, that kind of thing. So, like, what's going on? So she was like, nothing. She said, yeah, she knows that she was going to say nothing because every time she asked her for something, she's going to say nothing. So she said, surely, I cannot tell you. So she said, if Violet, if she doesn't consider our friend, that kind of if you know, but she knows she's a friend and she should stop lying to her. So if she cannot give her the truth, at least don't lie because she knows that she's lying. So she sha got pissed off, they argued and all that, and she was like she wasn't there. Like she was telling Rihanna like that she wasn't there, that she was not the one that held Liam as he died. She was not the one that held on to him despite the fact that she even dislocated her shoulder. But she held on so tight, but there was no mark on Liam, and still he died just because his dragon died. That it wasn't she wasn't the one that was there, and she wasn't the one that Liam asked to take care of his younger sister. Like she wasn't there because like she wasn't there even despite the fact that she had to drop Liam, she had to still drop his dead body and climb on her dragon and fight. So she should, even though she wasn't there, like she doesn't wish it on any of her friends. So Rihanna now looked at her and I was like, what killed Liam? So she wanted to say it like Hufe soften because she thought, well, she has the right to know. At least Rihanna's family are at the border too. So that was how thing just told her like Solas's rider. That's Varish. She just thought shit. Like she almost spilled to Rihanna. And Varish was there. Imagine kò ti lọ jábọ́ ẹni a fẹ́ sùn, that kind of thing. So Varish was just like, it seems he interrupted a discussion. She said, you not interrupt anything. Don't let me stop you, uncle. There's nothing to stop. So she she sha held out her bags that you should check it. Maybe that's what he came for, not tell her, check here. So he checked, he said, like, he said, more. So Rihanna, when he left, Rihanna was like, is that normal? He said, that's how he does. So she sha left for Samara. So she asked him, like, are we glad you are not searched? He said, yeah, we are glad. Okay. So when she got to Samara, she carried her kaya and the bags of the contraband. So she when she got to the courtyard, that was how she just saw Zedin that was striding to us like, Osha, move fast. Kilo Sele. So they can communicate mentally. So he was like, she has 1 minute to decide that if she wants to sleep in his room or if she's going to find or if she's going to let them put her in another room, another sleeping quarters. So she was like, shoo, what's happening? So they tell me to kiss you. So she was like, Kilo Shele. So the shark kissed. So during the lip locking. That was how our sister Mira was like, okay, it's okay, you made your point. So she just looked like, Mira is here. So she was so happy that her sister was there. Zenisha packed the bag, the Akaya, and took it to his room. So she was like, what is she doing here? So her sister was like, she just got here. What should I repost it? Or what is the word? Whatever. Like she shy here at Samara. So that come on, let's go and throw that guy at shit. So they went. You know, her sister, Violet's sister Namira, her own power is that she can extend the word. That word that is protecting them, Mira can extend it and she can like make words too. So when they were now throwing, she was now telling her sister that how does the word even work? Like, so Mira was like, that is above your pay grade. Like, oh, need qualification. You don't even have the clearance. You don't have the clearance to that. She's like, come on, it's just me and you. Okay. So she asked again, like in class, that he told them that some villagers said they saw dragons like brew fire. So she was not like, Mira was like, how did you know that? He said that one is in battle brave, but she's just asking her that was she part of the people that read the report? Like, did she saw the report? Mira said yes. So she said, and you believed it. Mira was like, you don't share your money. Okay, like she's just asking, like she wants to know. Wait, say she believed it. And yeah, what's there not to believe? Wait, that's what the superior said. Okay, and okay. Mira was not like, the thing is like she could swear that she saw dragons on the like outside their world. Like she could swear she saw dragons, but SMAG noni. But she tried to, it's not the, like maybe it's one of their drifts. So you know dragons have four legs. It's wyverns that have two. So Violet was like, okay, she should tell her how she extends the word. Her sister was like, why all these questions? Like Violet was telling her the things that she saw. That does she really think they are dragons? She was just trying to get her sister, like to just get her in the fold. The questions that she was asking, if she can trust her to actually tell her the truth and to let her know that their older brother is alive. So Mira was like, why is she asking all these questions? So she said, what if it is not dragons that Mira saw? Like, what if it is wyverns? Mira was like, ah, wyverns, Ibu. Are you reading that book? Like, you know, they are fables. So why are you reading meanings into this and like they're just folklores? So she said, but what if there's some truth there? Like, at least fables are made from like, there's an element of truth. So Mira was not like, come on, that battle, are you sleeping properly? Like, are you sleeping properly? So she had just premed like, hello, you uncle, catch up, Daddy. She said, yeah, that she's fine. That she's not sleeping. I was like, I know, like, go more sleep, like she should sleep very well. Like she's going to get her some tonics, that kind of thing. Like she should stop asking these kind of questions. I said, okay. So they separated and she went back to Baskayas. Like I stayed there. She had to go back to Baskayas. So they they so there was assessment again. Is there assessment? Like challenge, yeah, those challenges. So there was challenge and Osha during the scuffle. So Rihanna Osha talked to her like she should come, like she wants to see her. So she went. So Rihanna was not like, if she's not going to tell her the truth, like she's going to figure it out herself. Like she doesn't know what's Lulu, that Amanda, that he has been kept busy. Like he has been kept busy for how long now? Like nobody has been able to see him. And his wait list is now months long. Like, what could he be doing? Now, she said she had to stand up. You know, when she made the outpost, like she told Rihanna, like she had to stand up and climb a dragon to fight. Like, she knows very well that it is not Griffins that took that's Liam's dragon. So what is it? So she was just begging and like, don't like, don't ask, like, don't ask what you don't like want to know, that kind of thing. Like, don't ask, like, you don't want to know. You make a kill. So when they're arguing, that was how Arik now came. That first year that is their prince. So Arik came. So when he came, he broke his wrist. Now Violet broke her shoulder. That one has a broken shoulder from one of their stupid landing maneuvers. So she had a broken shoulder. So when Arik came, like he just came. You know, Rhiannon is a squad leader. Is it squad? Whatever. She said one. She's in command, back wacko. So Alex said they told him to come to her so that she would take him to the Mendas. So yeah, Auntie that was looking for ways to shift from the conversation television said I would take him. So she now took Arik. So when they were now going, Arik now said, uh, she's catching on, right? Oh. This was what caused the drama. During the assessment, that was how Dane just called her to the mat that he challenged her. So everybody was like, she's obviously injured, they can't fight, like she cannot fight. So he said he's a wing leader, he can actually challenge her anytime that he wants. Because he wanted to talk to her and she was not listening. She was not agreeing. So that was that, he just put her to the mat though. Then I started fighting. And she was like, if you touch my face, I got it. So yeah, they started fighting. Like, what exactly is it that is making her avoiding? Like, you don't know. Like, you don't know. Like, for the rest of her life, she's going to hold him accountable for the death of Liam and Sule. That it was because of him that he died. Like, he stole her memory. Rani, Kimi, memory that one still like. He just saw that Zayden told her Athmine. That was why he just mentioned like, why would you even take that memory in the first instance? That was why he now told your father. Like, what happened? Like, then what did he now tell them when they were going that he's going to miss her? He said he just said it because definitely she was going with another squad. So he just said it like casually. Just said you're full of shit. Peter said shit. Buruku. So the guy just like looked at her, he now left. So that was when Jano now called her to the side like, oh, you bullshit on. What is all that about? Only then still nǹkan from home. Kilo still. Kilo still memory. Precog ni signet rẹ̀ ó ní it is a secret. Bitch, I can keep a secret. So before Eric now came and she had to take him to the last quadrant. So when they were now going, when she and Eric are now going, Eric was not like she's catching on, right? She was like, who? Said she's catching on. Like it is not really difficult to notice if you are very smart and if you are observant. Like, excuse me, what are you saying? Like, don't play bone. Well, play, don't bother. Like, is that not why she's arguing with you? She said, yes. What do you know? Said, what exactly do you know? Said, what you know? No, like, the first thing you noticed was that his guard started carrying that knife, that daggers with that alloy. He said, so she was like, you know. He said, yes. Why do you think he's there? Like, his father is not ready to do anything. Neither is his brother. So he's coming. He came to the quadrant, the rider's quadrant, to help in his own little way, in any way that he can help. Wow. Like, wow. Anyways, a new week, Zayden is here. So they were now talking, she and Zayden, and it was like, he's going to, like, you know, they smuggle those daggers out of Basgayas. That's what they give those flyers, the Griffins riders now. That's what they give them. So he now said he's going to take her to where they steal it. Go on, Shamo. I want to help, I want to help, láti joy. So, oh yeah, Carlo. So when they're now going, that was how they just met Varish. Like, it was like, you're a difficult cadet to surprise. I said, why do you want to surprise me? So it's now time for one of their radar survivors course. That one that when they are captured. So Zayden was not like, they cannot take her. Like Zayden was like, they cannot take her. Okay. According Varish was like, she's not under his chain of command. Like Violet is not under Zayden's chain of command. About Gbagbe place any. Vani, since he is not, he's no longer a wingler, he's doing what a useless ring leader is supposed to do, which is advocate for her. Obviously, she is injured. Her shoulder is dislocated. So how do you expect her to participate? And according to the codex, she cannot be interrogated except she's fit. So Marish was mm, like, so he Sha tried to trigger Zayden. So that's how Violet was like, no, 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 you're not going to into this. You should just like tapped Sigil. You know, all of them are linked mentally. So she just messaged Sigil like, Zayden needs to back down if he doesn't want to be punished. Like, so Sigil was not like, that's why she chose him now. Like, this is addedness that she chose, like, Auntie, if you don't stop him now, they are going to prevent them from seeing each other next to class and saying and Sigil. So do you want that? Sigil was like, okay, fine. So then apparently she spoke with Zayden, now that's Sigil, and he relented. So he now said, he now told uh Varish that like one of these days, Major, you and I are going to have words, like categorically separated. One of these days, we are going to have words. No one else said, yeah, he's looking forward to it. So the professor in charge of RSC, Grady, Professor Grady, she took her and her squad mates, them Rhiannon, Riddick, and Sawyer. She took them. So when they got to the room, the room was bare, obviously for torture, no, you know. So they gave them biscuits and water and all that. So when she wanted to drink the water, she noticed that uh, the water is laced. The way it was laced that time that they went for land nav, so they didn't drink it. So she said that people they should not drink one shamu. So now they need to. This is the deal. They need to. They were given a secret message, a secret code before they entered. One, then among themselves they will share secrets. Now nobody should break. Like if you break, so you will kill a person. So may the strongest can win. So but before she left, Zayden told her that remember it's only the body, it's only the body that can be broken. Like he told her, remember Vale, like it's only the body that can be broken. She was like, yeah, 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 yeah. So when we were exchanging secrets, so Rhiannon said, you know, they snuck away at Montserrat that time in their first year. That Mira and Violet they joined her to her family's place. So she said that is her own secret that she and Violet snuck away that time. So Saya said he didn't tell his parents that he repeated. Like they thought they couldn't write any message. Like there's nothing to be feeling bad about like his life. Like they are proud of you, Kiniko, and they are sure his parents will be proud of him too. So Riddick said his own secret is that he's scared of snakes. So he said, how is that a secret? He said, did you know? Like, did you know before that I don't like snakes? I hate snakes. Like, if you put a snake here right now, the way he's going to squeal. So, that is his secret. So, Violet was like, shit, like, what secret can she give them now? And she was like, okay, she's in love with Zayden. So, they're like, shoo. Like, that's not secret. All of us, we know. So, give us something tangible. She's like, but that is the secret. No, it is not a secret if everybody knows. So, give us something better. So, she was like, okay, like, their infantry kills civilians that tries to enter their country. Like they're like, what? Said, yep. Like it happened when she was at Samara the last time. Is that secret enough? He said, yeah, it is. Alaye don't break you. So the people that we shall torture them shall came. So she was sitting as per water to dislocate already. So she sat. Ah, They beat them, be weary. Like they beat her, be weary. Which like we do not break. So Rihanna was saying that we do not break, we do not yet. It's that kind of thing. We do not break. So all of them, but Violet especially, though she with her own break, with her own bone again. So if the others are feeling it like times two, she should be feeling like times 10. But so she kept repeating that thing like it's only the body that breaks. It's only the body that breaks. So that was how the next day. Now normally it's supposed to be a day. So she asked Zayden like what time is it? He said 12 midnight. Okay. I said okay. So normally it's supposed to be for a night and they will release them. But this time around, Varish is interested in their squad. So he said they should not release them. Need the normal protocol. They should not follow the normal protocol. So Varish came in and was questioning the riders that was interrogating them like they are not doing their job. And this one said they followed the normal procedure, like it is everything normal thing that's according to the books. She's like, huh, just called the day. Like so when he saw Violet, would you see woo woo woo? So he was uh, like Violet. So Violet was like, shit, shit, shit. So she told Zayden like, then is there. So Zayden said he's coming. Coming where? Don't come. Oh. Because she joko. That I should chill first. So she told him that was how Varish was taunting him. He pay go check like he just need to touch her cheek, that's how he sees stuff there. And she told her she can he can find out what she sees in him, can find out what really happened at that time. He can was goading him, that kind of thing. But and he will even know why she changed from the sweet innocent girl that he knew that he grew up with and what she saw in Zedin and why she's with Zedin and why she's angry at you. Those was start trying to incite them. So Dane was just like, this is against protocol. He was like, like, protocol, son. So far, it is part of his training. Like, it is part of his training. So she just thought, okay, will he learn training then? Okay. So then Sha disagreed. He said he's not going to participate in the interrogation of a cadet that is already injured. It's like, even in battles, like, of course they'll be injured. Does he think it is somebody that is not injured that will be captured? Dencha said no. Isha vehemently disagreed. Before he disagreed, he said she does need to touch, like when he was holding Dane now that he should touch her, Kiriko, Kiriko, he was not telling Violet like they need to keep Violet so that before their guests come, which means he's trying to lay a trap for Zayden, knowing fully well that the moment um this is it, he knew they didn't drink that water. Now because if they are drank it, their connections will be muffled, so they will not be able to communicate. Now he wanted to test it, and he knew that when she saw them, she was going to tell Zayden, she was going to relate it. So if Zayden comes, oh my shop, yes, one moment, yeah, like Osha affect trap on mobile. So when Zayden now said he's coming, she just seemed like, Alaye, don't call me. Like he knew that he's trying to trap Zayden. So he said, okay. So Sha said, he cannot do it. He said, oh, he should go to Samara. He should not stay at Basgaz. Then if he knows that he cannot stay when she's being tortured, he should go. But he should not come. So he said, okay. Sha left. So when then two left that I was not going to participate in that interrogation, he now said, such a role follower. Well, that leaves him with a role like by. You know actually that was in a sling office. He punched it out. he punched He pushed that shoulder out. She fainted. So when she woke up, she saw Nolan's face. That's the Amanda. She saw him hovering over her and he was like, kí ló ṣe fún Major Vari? She said, èmi ò mọ follow commentary lélẹ́yìí o. Èmi ò ṣe kankan fún. I said, okay. Yeah, he doesn't know what he wants from her, but he's still insisting on keeping them, their squad, which is even against the protocol that she should just find a way to get away from him. She said, okay. So ṣáàjì ó rí i pé òun ti wà wọ́n ti mẹ́ǹdì ọwọ́ wọn ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ you get they ṣá they so when Nolan said he's going to handle Varesh, so he stepped out. He told Varesh that uh, he should come and check the other patients that he's working on. That he has tried his own way. Maybe Varesh can try something else. So he was like, Violet, he said she's sleeping and he's not going to waste his time waiting on someone that is sleeping. So Varesh said, okay, let's go. So when they left, that was how them Rhiannon and Sawyer and the others, they're just like, kí ló ṣe fún màá yìí? He said, mi ṣe kankan fún o. Like, mi ṣe kankan fún. Wait, that man will kill you. Like, it is so obvious, but he will kill her. So he said, okay, like they need to get out of here. So Sawyer is a metallurgist. He can work with metals. So he started welding the door so that at least they should break away. So when they broke the door, the other entrance was warded. They could not break that one down, but it was warded. So she carried this armed themselves again with their weapons and that. So when they got to that door, it was armored. It was warded rather, but it could not open. Sawyer could not do anything. So she just noticed that one of her daggers was tingling, the one that Zedin made for her. Ó kàn notice pé ó warm. So she moved the dagger towards the door. That's how the lock just clicked. She was like, ah. So Riddick was like, how did you get the dagger that is opening the door? I said, like, Zeddy gave me. You've already said it to me. Those she words. So Rihanna was like, ask questions later, escape now. So they stepped out. When they stepped out, they just saw their professor, that grady that was waiting outside with their patch. We'll have that patch now. So they shot took the patch and they left. So life goes on in a way. So they life goes on. She's feeling fine. She continued her research with Yesenia, and that was all that day in class. When they got to class, okay, this is it. When they got to battle brief, they saw notes they saw like pamphlets that was distributed. So when they picked it up, they saw that it was like all these circulars that describes uh put out, but it stated that Zolia was destroyed. That's Zolia. Zolia is the way Basgayat is for the riders. That's what Zolia is to the Grafins riders. So their own war school, the Poromish war school, was destroyed by dragon fire, like blue dragon fire. We already know his venom and their wyverns that destroyed it. So when she saw it, she was like, fuck. So she looked at the others, then Imogen. They shall looked away. So when Markham came, the stupid scribe Oga, when he came, he said like, what is happening? Like, what is happening? So they should pass it. So her friends are now asking that, what does she think? She said she doesn't know anything. What do you think? Like, the way she knows Markram, like, what does she think? She said he's going to discredit, like, that is his modus operandi. He's going to discredit and then he's going to distract them. So when that guy started talking, like the way he talked, he ripped into them like he thought they were grown-ups to handle propaganda, but apparently they are not. Riddick was like, ouch, like, ouch. So, so she was thinking, I trust him, really. He's going to discredit. So he told them to pass the papers. When they passed it and everything was at his, like he has collected everything. So the other professor, Professor Devera, the rider, she pocketed her own. She was like, please be who I want you to be. Please be who I want you to be. So she that's how the Malcolm was talking and was talking. He was distracting, he was distracting. So he now said they thought they were going to delay this, but now is the time for them to get the good news, which is welcome your member. They have been working on him since last summer. Kiniko, when Boulder fell and said, when Kenny fall. That's how Jack Barlow just entered the game. Shoot me. Who? So at first it's like, huh? Huh? How is he not dead? Like you dropped, you said, I know, more drop Lilori. It's like how come he's not dead? So maybe he's changed. When hell freezes over me, he's changed. Because you need to watch your back. So our friends are just saying like maybe we should kill him again. Then Rihanna and maybe like maybe they should kill him again so that he dies properly this time. Like so this is like no. Like they just have to like keep calm. Everybody calm down, calm down. No need to fret, go sick with go. So when he sat down and the class started, so they said there was an attack at one of their outposts that that the then the rider was injured. It was grossly like was really injured. She was like, Igbo, Oshani Samara. That's where Zayden is Samira. So wait, and one of the riders was injured. Like it was instrumental in them actually winning that battle. But they did not mention the name of the rider that was injured. But the Vera now looked at the professor. She looked at Violet. She looked at Violet. She now touched her head like this. Zayden had a scar. He has a scar on the side of his head. So she now touched her head. Oh, that was how she was like, Zayden is injured. So then Violet was anxious already, but things emotion too spilled over. So gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ṣàbá. She just carried her bag. She's not even she just carried her bag that she was going to Savannah. She was going to go and confirm if it's fine. So Maka was like, okay, that's alright, girl. Put her down. She just stepped out. So Body ran after her. He just gave her his flight jacket. Like she knows she was not going to get any flight jacket. So she had my flight jacket. So Ten said, get to the courtyard. That's how the Shah left. You know, she left without leave. Offense gagagani seven. It's odd. So she said when she left, when she Shah got to Samara, she saw her sister. Her sister was like, Zayden is in the gym. She was like, Abi gym, nothing told you already. So when she got to the gym, she saw him sparring with Gary. Ah, ó kọ́ dúró náà pé mo pé ẹni tán ló rẹ̀ leléyìí like ẹni tó ọwọ́ rẹ̀ fẹ́ yọ́bọ́. So when he turned and he saw her, he was like does she have leave? Like is it not Saturday that she's supposed to be here? So she was like, where is he injured? Like where is he injured? He was like, no, like like maybe the message got out before the Menda started on him, like he's fine. You are fine, okay. So the that's how the lady was just like, I don't need jacket, like whose jacket is she wearing? She was like, whose jacket am I wearing? Like when she had that, then he was almost dead. Like she was coming. It was his cousin that and he has the guts to be asking her that whose jacket is she wearing? Usher and inspire the anybody. So then it was like she cares about it like when they lazy. So they shall fought. They fought, they made up. uh she was not like Zedina said they have two options, like they can continue making up or she can follow him to the drop off where they will drop the daggers for the Griffin's flyers now. And she just ran, sorry, well, let's go. So when they got there, she and Tim was mumbling. Ṣáà mumble pé òun ò support gbogbo kiní yìí, kiní kan pé ó ṣáà wá. Ó ní òun ṣáà wá wípé ṣebí ó yẹ kó wà concerned fún Zayden, like at least his mate is bonded to Zayden. He now said, it is an inconvenience that Sige will get over. Like, if he dies, if Zayden dies, it's an inconvenience and Sige will get over it. She was just like, so inconvenience, let me know. Well, I didn't know, like, at the moment, she's not. Okay. So she was just like, okay. So when they got there, she wanted to dismount. Then was like, "Tobati be other sokale." Like, you're not the only one that remembers what happened at Athbine. So she was not getting down. She's not dismounting. She was like, grumpy grandpa. So when the flyers came, their own Ogadas selling. So Zedin was shy ribbing into them that next time she should talk to their flyers, they should stop attacking their own outpost. He almost lost his arm just because he felt maybe it is one of Sarah's dreams. So that was like they are getting desperate, like the attacks are getting more, and the daggers that Zedin was snaking to them is not enough. This one, he's fought it on one, he's trying his best too, so it is all their necks on it. The moment they attack any of the outposts again, bye, is going to stop bringing that dagger to them and move on. So one of the flyers that came, there was one young girl that Violet was saying, and she was describing her as very beautiful, like very, very beautiful. And the girl was looking at Zayden in a way, like she said she was looking at Zayden the way she feels like. So that girl was not like, okay, so Zayden is going to let them die to protect the Nevarians. She said yes. If it comes to that, your people against my people, kilo kan mi pẹ̀lú tiyín. He's also risking his neck. So if they are going to be pulling that stupid stock, Kokudano, it is war. So like wow, like wow, she has forgotten how heartless he is. So Violet Shah said that they are not supposed to carry those there's a number of daggers that they can take away from house posts at any time. If not, they are going to risk their own words also falling. So over City Fall down, the venues will have direct access to the arching grounds because that's what they want with Nevers. That's what the venues want. The arching ground, pé ó ní power gan. So they want to feed on the arching ground. So if their words fail, because they are stupid and reckless and stealing their daggers, tó kọjá tó pé ta ló fẹ́ stop àwọn venues wọn? So at the moment àwọn nìkan náà ni hope wọn tán ní àti stop wọn. So the girl, her name is Catriona. So Violet was like, Catriona. That's Zayden's ex, actually. The girl is Zayden's ex. So until they have a clear plan, like there's nothing they can do. So Zayden Shah said they should give him one of those daggers. He Shah took it and they left. So Violet was not acting like Catriona. I said he doesn't want to talk about it. He don't want to talk about his girl. Okay. It is your past too. Wípé àbí tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn exes àwọn. Wípé okay, you should tell him what does the Viscount want? Viscount Tekaris, like that's the person that they are negotiating with Aresha. That's Zayden's state now for Luminary that will be able to make their own weapons too, and they will not depend on Basgayas. So he said, what does he want? Zayden said she should not ask him that. Okay, oya sí ká wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Catriona. Kò sí option nínú gbogbo kiri that. So tell me what does the Viscount want? Okay, he said the Viscount wants like he requested that Violet come. He wants to see her wailed. Like she's the first lightning wielder you know. So he said, that's no big deal now. She will just have to find a way to get leave and they will go there. And he said, no, like the Viscount is known to take treasures that are not his. Shebi èmi ni màá dẹ̀ decide. He said no. So she just saying now told her that She should be ready to depart tomorrow morning. So at least their her punishment will be small. That one party the father. But I'm okay. So the next morning, on this month, remember that she now has that dagger, that alloy hilted dagger that she is not supposed to have. So she when she dismounted, she was like, she should have kept this dagger in her bag. Oh. Now she's wearing Zayden's flight jacket. So okay, ó dẹ̀ yẹ kóun fi sí ó dẹ̀ yẹ kóun fi sínú báàgì o but kò síbi tó fi sí. So she saw their first years at Gauntlet. So she was thinking and she cannot ó dúró ó rí Sloan. So she saw Sloan fidgeting and she was like she should take that second this thing at a run pé kó dẹ̀ mọ́ wọlé. She give her tips and Sloan was like I don't care. He was like kí ló kàn mí? I don't care about you. It's your brother that I care about and he's the one I'm looking out for by being nice to you. So if you like do it, if you like don't do it. So she left. When she was not going, the professor, one of the professors, the one in charge of the gauntlet, Emetari. So it was not like if he doesn't have a favorite student, but if he has a favorite student, and I pointed to Violet, like if as a people, he's going to tell that favorite student to stress the importance of the bond between her and her dragon, and she doesn't know how to shield herself properly against the emotions of her dragon. Like she should stress it against the committee. She said, and but then if he has another favorite student, he knows that that favorite student is supposed to be teaching the other favorite students how to shield properly. So she was like, thank you, Professor. I said, you are not my favorite student, I know. Like, thank you. So she left. So when she was going, she now saw another one of the professors, Professor Kaori. Yeah, he's the one that teaches them about dragons, Kaori, Professor Kaori. So when Kaori now saw, he just like, one more. So she was like, she like that's the reason why she came back. Like, she came back early so that she would go and face the committee on her punishment. So she didn't even know that the professor was following her. Like that's Kaori. So when she got to her door, she just met Varish and his loons and his goons. So Varish was not like, nice of you to join us. Said bag. She just think like, hey, thank God she did not put that other guy in the bag. Oh. So he now saw a jacket. It was like, SRT. Not only did she leave without leave, she's still impersonating another rider. So Professor Kaori now came. I was like, kí ló dé tó ń ṣẹ́ẹ̀kì ẹrù rẹ̀? Ó bá ní ohun tó bá wù ú lòun lè ṣe. Ó wá ní pé so òun wà busy. Ó wá ní pé so it was not Varish was not asking Kaori like why is it there? Like why is Kaori still there? He said we need to keep things in balance now. There should be check. He was like there should be check. But when power is too much now, people misuse it. So Wani, are you telling me I'm using? Varish was like, are you telling me I'm misusing my power? I said yes. Not only when this cadet is involved, like generally, we all know. Said okay. Bani, Violet was impersonating, and Violet was like, she's not impersonating. Like, according to the codex, no, she did not say she's anybody. That she's not. And Kosoko any Kakolori flies jacket. Zedin doesn't put his name or anything on his jackets. Like, okay, so there's nobody's name. It could be anybody's. And she did not say she's anybody. She's still maintaining her identity. So on that count, free. So they shall check their bag. They now saw Bodhi's flight jacket again. Like, she's collecting them. She's collecting them. Bá ní kó gbé jákẹ́ẹ̀tì Zayden wá káwọn search rẹ̀. And that's where she stashed that dagger. So her friend Rhiannon, she slightly opened her door at the back. She was looking at Violet. What's dumb because she doesn't know. There's no way she will remove the dagger without them seeing it, and she doesn't want them to see it. No. So she looked at Rhiannon. Rhiannon was Like she had her door cracked and she was looking at the whole thing from behind. So she looked at Rihanna, she looked at her chest, she looked at Rihanna, she looked at her chest. She was just praying that she hopes Rihanna catches on and she's able to like carry the dagger. Rihanna can retrieve stuff. That's just her own power. She can retrieve stuff. So that's how Rihanna closed the door. She was like, "Eh, mo ti padà wọ one chance lónìí." So she when Vares Sha checked the jacket, did not see anything. She was like, "Eh." It was not like she should submit herself for the punishment for leaving without leave. That's how Carol was like, you've not seen Panchek nìyẹn o. Panchek is the next person after Violet's mother now as Gaius. So yeah, you've not seen Panchek nìyẹn o. Like, that's Kaori now. Has submitted his own expert reports to him on dragons. And he already told him there is no way Violet can shield herself against the emotion of a very powerful dragons. Dragon that felt like his mate is injured. So there's no way she could have done anything about it. And Panchek agreed. So she's not facing any disciplinary action. So he was bristling. He just bristled. There's nothing you can do. Superior election àti ní pé fún ní punishment kankan. So when he now stormed off, Kaori was not like, kí ló ṣe fún bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn? She said, I don't know. Follow come ni o. Said, okay, like she should just watch her back with that guy. Said, thank you, professor. That's how she just. So when the professor left, we just stood at Riri. Rihanna was like, get in here. So when she entered, she saw Riddick and Saya. She was like, Riri, when can you do like that? When can she carry things from through the walls now? Because you're not even in the same room. Like, how did you get it? Kiriko, Kiriko. So Rihanna was like, save it. What is it? Like, what is this dagger for? Okay. Don't lie. Oh. She was like, don't lie. She was like, I just saved your life, like by risking her own life to so shoot. Tell me the truth. You owe it because she was like, okay, that it is for killing Venice. And yeah, very what? Where they are real. Yada yada yada. She shall told them the whole truth. But, they're like, and the command knew. And yes, they knew. Riddick was like, you even saw the dagger lórí table mommy Violet. You know, she too, she said she saw it that time that they were looking for what to steal during one of their games. Like, yeah, they know, and they're not telling people. Like, she had told her friends, like, they had to find a way to get their families away from the border. Like, is this what she has been keeping? She said yes. Like, and she did not tell them. Like, she should have told them. They could have helped her with the burden. Said she doesn't want them to be targeted. Sure, I don't know the one that will look after themselves. Kiriko, Kiriko. So the sir said they will help her. She said they were like the mad ones, since they're trying to smuggle out weapons, like they said they cannot join because Melgrin will see. So okay, this way they can help now. Like they cannot just sit on their ass. Okay, what is she doing? She said she is researching, and they can read with her too, like they'll make it faster. She's like, oh, you guys will do that for me. Sure, we'll do that for you. He's like, okay. So when she told him, Moji was so angry. Like now she have to tell her friend Coin. So she sha told Coin. So that means those ones sha know now. So they researching. So fast forward, it's now threshing. Threshing. The real ones they will burn their dragons. So she was sha angry. She was like, she doesn't know who this person will burn. Arik and Sloan. So Arik sha bonded one blue dragon. They said the dragon is fine blue, to call it blue. So when Sloan too came, truth is he didn't, but Violet has what's it called? She has, it's not patrol, but she's watching the watchtowers in the academic wing. So they now got a missive from Jesenia, like one of the books that she requested. No, it's not a book. When she and her friends were talking, she said she needs the first account from the first Seas Riders. So Riddick now said he saw it on her mother's decks that there are journals from the first six, named as Gayat, go. So they told Jesenia to search the archives. So the singer now send them a message, pay information about it. Now she has watch. So really was just like, okay, like she's going to go. Like Violet should go to her watch. He even said he will go in place for Violet to the watch. But Violet was like, eh, Kibari Shifigba. So he said, okay, he's going to go and get the information from Jasenia. Then he will come and meet her at her watch and they will finish the watch together. He said, okay. So the Shah went, when they got to that watch, they went their separate ways. That was how she just, when she entered, she saw her, yeah, one of the other mad ones that they went to Athbine together. So she saw, she's like, Violet, like, you are relieving me. She said, yeah, like, hey, long time. Also, in this by that's how she just had the door closed and 4 infantry guys inside. Like, it's nothing personal. It's just business and it's just money. Like, so the infantry guys have been sent to assassinate them now. Simple. So she and Ayasha started fighting. She killed one, the other one killed one. So she had the she had Aya scream. So he's now remaining one infantry guy. So the Shah started scrabbling and that kind of thing. So they said it was coming. The way you know it was threshing day. So where he is very far. So the Shah started scrabbling that kind of thing. That's how the guy just kind of like the momentum she fell over the railing like there's no railing like back you know the place is tall, the tower now. So she fell. So her fingertip was holding on to the ledge, like she was holding on to the ledge by her finger. If she falls, she dies, like there's no alternative. So Anthem is very far. Like he was very far. He was so anxious, like so the guy now leaned over, the infantry guy. It's nothing personal, like it is just money. She's like, no, 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 like this is not how she dies. This is not how she dies. This is not how she dies. So that was how the guy just gasped, like, and she saw a dagger protruding from his mouth, like, eh. Wọ́n ṣáà ti bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, he fell. So it was one that fell over. That's how Jack just leaned over. She just started praying to their God. It's like, oh, ṣáà gbà mí bí mo ṣe wà. She knows very well that they are meeting today, like she's dying. Yeah, frying pan to fire. Jackie. So when Jack now started like Violet, so he just extended his hand to her. Ọmọ ọwọ́ yẹn wò pé ẹ gbà mí. He sha extended his hand and he dragged her inside. You saved me. Yeah, yeah. Because there is no like he had the scream and he has watch on the other side. So when he had the scream, he came over. Ah, he now saved me. He said, yeah, like is it not supposed to okay? She should fly, like she should jump over again. He's going to let her fall to her death. I said, no, thank you. So thing now came. Like that was when thing now came. Omo, would have been too late. Now said so she was sure. Jack now told her that okay, like that makes them even. Like the last time that she dropped the boulder over him and all that. And he now has a different perspective on life. So now they are even. Before Riddick now came, what happened? She told him like Jack saved my life. Said, are you concussed? Said, okay. Like she wished. Said, okay. That's how she does. They now left. That episode left, gone. So she told the information Yesenia has was that she found the archive, like she found the hidden library again, the king's personal library now, the king's personal library. But the problem is they need somebody from the king's line because the place is boarded. So it is only somebody from his line that can actually access that place. So she now said, ah, lucky for them, they have the prince maybe. So that weekend Zedin came. She told him the plan. He was like he was so against it. But she sha called Eric. They called Eric. And when Eric came, he saw Zedin by Fariga and he was not he's not going to do anything with this guy. Like he killed his brother. And Zeddy was like, and if you do it again, and if you are still being a prick, so so the Sha fought like the violence had to like separate them. Pé it's okay. Time is going. Pẹ̀lú rédíò ṣe tán ṣe yẹn. So the plan was like they are going to break into the archives, the king's personal archive now, and that is where Arek comes in because he's the king's blood now. So they will not trigger the word. So they are going to get those journals from the first six to check how to make uh words. The senior gave them ropes. The Shah had these guys. They entered the first stage, the second stage, that kind of thing. They got to this thing. And they had 40 minutes to check the library before the library seals automatically. And they don't want to be caught. So it was a long process, but they got the journals. They got to now. The minute they got it and they were able to shy escape, she told Zedin to she gave him one, she kept one. So as she told him to go, like go leave immediately. They were expecting him to leave the next day. So if he leaves now, they will not search him. And he can get the book to Brennan, to our own brother. He can read the language. So they took that's how the Sha separated. Zedin went and it was like he will see her next week. So when she was standing at that courtyard and she was looking up to check for his flight, for his dragon. That was how Nolan, that the Amanda Nolan, he just came was like Violet. So he thought it was that what like what is it? She said they're not usually together like that. Oh. So Varish now give her lemonade that she should drink. That he remembers it is her favorite. So Isha gave her the lemonade. I know she trusted Nolan with her sniff. She just guzzled it. So he now said it's been long he saw her, like he knew that she was not going to that he knew that she was not he doesn't like to see her hurt. Like he said, he doesn't like to see her hurt. She said that was how she just started feeling queasy. She sniffed like she just noticed that she has been like laced. So Nolan now said, yeah, like I said, I don't like to see you hurt, but it doesn't mean that it's going to let her jeopardize everything that they have worked for. That's how this thing just dropped. The the mug that she was holding, it fell off. She fell. She just saw Varish. Varish just looked over like, Cadet Surrender, what have you gotten yourself into?